The Belmar multi-use site in Lakewood, Colorado dates from the early 20th century. At that time, wealthy Denver residents wanting respite from the noise and smoke of Denver's late industrial era turned to the then rural zone between the city limits and the Rocky Mountain foothills. One such property was the 760-acre Belmar estate, last owned and consolidated by Mary Bonfils Stanton, a co-heiress of the Denver Post publishing fortune. She died in 1962, and her second husband then oversaw a redevelopment, but preserved the original estate buildings and artificial pond. From 1965 to 1999, much of the land was occupied by the Villa Italia Mall. Stanton's mansion became a white elephant for successive owners and was finally demolished in 1970. Other outbuildings, including a caretaker's house, survived, and the site was improved and expanded following the City of Lakewood's acquisition and redevelopment of the property from the late 1990s into the 2000s. Today, the area around the legacy buildings has been converted to a heritage park and includes other historic structures moved to the site, along with a hobby farm, and provides a central location for hosting specialty fairs and other cultural events. A highlight of the festival is the Cider Mill.
1,000 apples
So cool.
off of it, and bacon apple pies, and it's like,
I love like a half Mac half Granny Smith. I love the combination.
Several antique mill and press machines are brought out for the occasion, and visitors can provide their own apples or buy them from a vendor booth.
Mash it up, someone's going to crank this wheel, they're going to crank it pretty hard.
Okay.
They're all going to come out here, they're going to come into this bucket, and once it gets about full, we'll move it over, we'll slide over here, and then we'll use this press, spin it, it's going to push down, it's going to push all the cider out.
Okay.
We're going to have a jug here that's going to collect all the cider.
Okay.
And then you guys are going to go put it in your buckets with a funnel.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah, and then you guys are going to use this. You guys look like you have pretty big apples, size like
Smart.
this.
Smart.
Just kind of makes it safe. And then
Yes.
put them in here.
Okay.
And then one person's going to go on there on the crank. You can make the kids do the crank, make them work a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, nice.
Yep, and then you're gonna crank, and it's gonna squish.
Yep, it's going to squish them down. They're going to come out here.
He's all about gear.
Yep. Great. And then one person, yeah, throws them in and the other one. We ask.
Nope, that sounds
want any
good.
fingers chopped
Nope,
off?
thanks.
There you go.
Figuring it out. So cool.
Yeah.
There are a number of wild apple trees on the property, but since these are neither pruned for quality nor sprayed for worms, the fruits are small and not used for the festival.
Get more? You have this quick away.
Yeah, you have Alright, now we're actually going to make the cider.
Okay. Yeah. Then you can spin it a little bit here.
There we go. And then you guys can watch the juice come out right there. Nice, nice, nice. And then when it gets a little bit hard, we can use this.
Making sure it's there you go.
There you go.
He knows the physics. He already knew it. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he'd figure it out. He'd figure it out immediately.
You guys can go over to one of the tables, grab a funnel,
Okay.
and then fill up your jug.
Thanks so much.
You would bring that jug
Okay.
back.
We got this.
Thank you for coming.
Cool.
Thank you. Oh, less than a gallon.
I thought
gallon.
it would make more.
have a great day.
Mom, we're not buying apples.
Hi, how are you? Yes.
Good, thanks.
18. And sir, how are you? You're right here. Good.
We're getting to walk the goat around. All right, here, James, look. Here comes a goat.
Let's go find a spot.
Look at you.
Here, let's take it for a walk.
Yeah, they got cornhole. Yeah. Of course, what's a good fair without good fair food? A few heart doctors might disagree, but nothing says fall sunshine and serendipity like the usual array of sights and sounds from barbecue, fresh squeezed lemonade, and a selection of fried foods that includes things that were never intended to be breaded and fried. If you've never tried a smoked turkey leg before, do it at least once, preferably in the fall. The flavor brings about an odd sense of nostalgia, possibly because it falls somewhere between that of a Thanksgiving roaster bird and a Christmas ham. And of course, there's the prices that wither a fellow's wallet just as quickly as the crisp night air withers leaves on the surrounding trees. Some displays, such as the array of antique tractors, are permanent museum pieces and can be viewed anytime the historic park is open. Today, though, the fall air and lingering smell of smoke and dried leaves gives a sense that these were just cleaned after harvest and are settling in for the winter.
Oh, look at these presses. Little tiny presses. Hey, stand right next to the press. Look at them. Don't turn around and look at them.
They just get fed by the women, and their only purpose is to breed.
Another attraction at the Heritage Park is an 1880s home from a turkey farm. Family-owned turkey farms were once a large business concern in Colorado. The house has been restored and furnished as it might have appeared in the 1930s. The kitchen is fully equipped and functional with pre-World War II appliances. For today's festival, a volunteer is preparing an unending stream of home-style apple cobbler, and free samples are available.
They're making butter.
So do you make your socks or do you buy your socks?
I got to know. Costco has the best socks.
I love the honest.
Here's a map.
All the way up Corey.
All right, right or left?
All the way up Corey.
Which way should we go? Come on, Jim, call out. The notion of a tractor pull might bring to mind the big custom rigs with multiple engines hanging out the front, but in a traditional county fair, a tractor pull is exactly that, a run-what-you-brung showdown between farmers to see whose field implement had the most torque and the most traction. Here at Cider Days, that event was being recreated, and there was even a bracket for antiques. In agricultural days long past, the distinctive popping of a two-cylinder large displacement John Deere would reverberate through the fields until dusk, and no modern engine sounds quite like it. And just to keep up the fun, this 1948 Model D was run twice to settle a friendly father and son rivalry. Of course, one cannot attend a Cider Day celebration without at least sampling the cider donuts. Taxonomically, this food falls in the family of standard cake donuts, but the species is bursting with cinnamon apple goodness. On the way back out, a brief visit to the Colfax Hub was in order. This section of the museum captures historic bits of a few restaurants and shops that would have operated on Denver's famous Colfax Avenue in the 1940s to 1960s time frame. As with other permanent displays in the Heritage Park, these fixtures can be viewed whenever the facility is open to the public.
Paid like so much money so nobody would build on this land.
This is cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the barber shop, and then that was.
This was the barber shop.
This part was, yeah.
Okay.
No,
So I'm ready for my 005.
Think so?
To emphasize the changing seasons, a cold fall rain moved in and concluded the day. But it won't prevent us from coming back. The Belmar Park area hosts many events year-round. For more information on both the park and its events, check out the Lakewood, Colorado government website. Has anyone seen my phone?